resume our regular program schedule.
You.
That's funny. I was going to call you too, but I figured I wouldn't get you to leave your office over the telephone, so I decided to bring this over. What's wrong?
You've been talking to Anna?
No, not yet today. Okay, now listen. I know that you're a very, very busy man, and I know that there are a million meanies out there in the world, and you feel like you need to protect all of us from them. And I know that the policeman's job is never done, but I think the city can last 1 or 2 hours without you being there, and you can come to the park with me, and we can... You're going to have to eat today anyway, and you're going to have to come with me to the park. We'll sit underneath the nice
Great, let's
tree,
do it.
And we'll have some... What?
I've got an hour or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or whenever they solve the great air conditioning mystery, right, Lewis? Come on, ducks, let's go.
Rehearsed all those lines.
Yeah, I know you've been sitting out there in the limo rehearsing for hours, and how am I going to talk you into it?
Anyone ever tells you they don't believe in prayer, you send them to me, because that lady, she just answered mine.
I know exactly what you mean. I'm sure the commissioner is the reason they call it temperature.
Listen, I tell you, that man's temperature goes up by centigrades, not regular degrees. No Domino, no Frisco, now the air conditioning out.
What are you looking at?
Nothing, I'm just going to check on the overtime crews.
Good, do it.
Yep.
I have reports to do.
Good.
Reports.
Okay.
Okay. No, not so fast. You're not going to squirm out of a picnic just because of a little torrential downpour now, are you?
Hey. We can't have a picnic in office. There's no grass. There's no trees. There's no ants.
Use your imagination.
Don't eat the plastic. It tastes terrible.
I know. Help me.
Anyway, listen. It's not the food that makes a picnic. It's the company.
And what company it is, huh? Come on.
Too bad we can't spread this into a whole day.
I know. I wish we could.
Still, we both have responsibilities. You in Boston, and me to keep the streets safe from the scum like Nicholas Van Buren. And hopefully keep Frisco from self-destructing.
You really care about him, don't you? I mean, all of you do. Sean, and Anna, and yourself.
We go back a long way.
I've never met the man, but I really wish I had. Sounds really impressive in order for the three of you to care about him so much.
Well, he was. He's a little consumed at the moment. It's kind of difficult to sit around and watch someone absorb all that hate like that. Kind of pulling him apart. So, any more of those little cheesy things with all the ant footprints on them?
You're asking for 3 helpings, boy. Roughing it sure gives you a great appetite.
I guess this would be your idea of roughing it.
So, is it my fault that I come from a very sheltered childhood?
Sheltered/pampered.
Okay, I'll take that. Privileged is good, too. What about you? You never talk about your childhood.
Well, I got lost in the outback at the tender age of 7. That was after I ran away. Was not doing too good either until an Aborigine found me.
You were 7 years old? So, weren't you scared out of your mind? How long were you gone?
About 3 days.
Good Lord.
Incredible guy. Quite incredible. Very old, very wise, very kind.
Weren't you scared out of your mind?
No. Taught me all the finer points of surviving in the outback. This guy could live on a handful of sand. Never forgotten that.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, I hate to interrupt, Commissioner, but
Yes.
Delafield has a visitor.
Langley, what are you doing here?
Senor Maldonado sent me, ma'am. It's the storm. He suggests we should get an early start because of the headwinds.
Now, that's what I call roughing it. All the way to Boston in a private jet.
Yeah.
Blitzed on canopies and cocktails.
Yeah, well, you can join us too, you know. Hey, why don't you? Why don't you come along? It'd be really nice to have you there for a change.
Hi. You just can't go gallivanting off at a moment's notice. I got a department to run.
All right. Okay, so your whole city's being hunted down by a bunch of hooligans. I understand.
Right.
I'll give you advance warning. I'm giving another benefit concert this Friday night in New York City. And if you're not all talk, Mr. Big Stuff, you'll be there.
Do you know, I hope the rain is not going to keep us from taking off.
I hope it won't either.
Do you know, I refuse to believe any woman could change in 15 minutes and look as elegant as you do.
Well, thank you, but after you've toured as much as I have, you learn to pack in a hurry. Besides, it really doesn't hurt to have Mary around, you know?
Mary's more than a maid to you, isn't she?
Oh, yeah. Well, she was my nanny for many years. Now she is my best friend, my confidant, my secretary, She does it all.
You are blessed with many friendships, aren't you? I had a talk with one of them this afternoon, Anna Lavery.
You spoke with Anna this
Yes,
afternoon?
I asked her to meet me so I could give her a little present I bought for Robin, a pair of riding boots.
You're kidding. She'd be thrilled.
And I invited her to join us for your concert on Friday in New York. Perhaps you would like to invite your friend Scorpio as well.
Well, as a matter of fact, I have already invited him, but it's a good thing you invited Anna because now this will ensure Robert being
Do you know,
there.
I noticed she was still very concerned for their mutual friend, what was his name?
Frisco Jones?
Yes, Frisco Jones. Is he in some kind of trouble?
Well, I don't really know the situation any better than you do, but I've never met him.
Yes, I know. But he must be a very close friend of Anna and Robert.
Yeah, I know they're very close, and they're worried about him right now.
That's the reason I asked if he was in some sort of trouble.
Well, the only trouble I know of is from the broadcast, from Tiffany's broadcast. He said that he was determined to get revenge on the man who put him into prison.
That could be a very dangerous situation. But I suppose they keep in very close touch with Frisco Jones, don't they?
Well, actually, I really don't think that they've seen him or heard from him since the broadcast.
Not a word? From him, anyone?
Not that I know of.
Strange. Well, I hope they'll fly to New York with us.
Yeah, I hope so, too. And I hope this blessed rain stops soon.
It'd be hell to pay if the cleaners come in here. They just finished cleaning up my picnic.
Picnic? In here?
Well, have you seen the weather? You can hardly go into the park.
Oh, that's true. So you are turning into a romantic in your old age.
But Katherine brought by the hamper, and I supplied the ambiance, the company, the office, and the ants.
Maybe she'll civilize you yet.
Career move there, my dear.
Yeah, true.
Besides, the ever-mobile Miss Delafield is off to Boston in Senor Maladjustment's private jet for Bella.
His name's Maldonado.
Well, him.
Yes. There's always tomorrow, I suppose.
No, I believe there's another one in New York on Friday.
I know, I was thinking of going.
You?
Yes, me. Claudia invited me. He wants you to go, too.
In your dreams. A benefit? Where I have to, at my own personal expense, rent a tuxedo at the cost of my own personal esteem, sit around, swill sherry with some socialite polythene Pam?
Oh, it would be fun, wouldn't it? I mean, you could prove once and for all to Katherine that you do know which fork to use.
I know that. She told me.
Yes, very suave. No, really, I mean,
Okay.
we could go to the Big Apple and we could
Okay,
just
yeah.
come back the same night. And
Yeah?
I think you'd enjoy it.
Yeah?
Besides, I'm not going to go if you don't.
You're scared of the galloping gaucho, aren't you, hey?
Yes, very.
He worries you, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, for you. I wouldn't do this for anybody else but you.
Oh, good Lord.
I will do it.
Thanks. It'll be fun. It'll be all right. Well, I'm going to go now. See Robin. Do you want to come by later?
I'd love to, but I've got a bit of work to get through here first.
Oh, dear, look at this. Okay, I'll see you. Don't work too hard. Oh.
I saw that. I saw that. We're superstitious, aren't we?
No,
You ain't been reading out?
No, it's just that you shouldn't tempt fate.
You're reading your horoscope again. What did I tell you about?
Nothing wrong with my horoscope. Bye.
Bye.